Elliot here from the Bear Pit TV, and today we're going to be talking about Ramadan Sobhi, the Sobhi situation, so to put it. Obviously it's International Week, there's not a lot going on, although tonight you can watch Joe Allen face off against Arnie. That's on Sky Sports 1 at 7:45, Austria v Wales, if you do want to, if you do need to get your fix somehow. But obviously it isn't International Week and there's not that much going on, so it's time to talk about Ramadan Sobhi. Shout out to all the Egyptian fans as they have overtaken the US as our second most watched country on our channel. So thank you for that, for everyone who does watch. But it is a time to sort of address a few things about Ramadan Sobhi, because everyone's wondering where he is a lot of the time. I know myself, I'd like to see him play a lot. So let's just have a run through what he's done so far and what we expect him to do in the future. And we've asked some of you guys also for your comments and what you think is going on, or how you think he's going to go on for the rest of the season. So, first of all, he came on for 2 minutes against Man City in the 4-1 defeat at home, so we can't have pretty much anything to say about that performance. Then, obviously, his big first glimpse that we got of him was at Stevenage away in the EFL Trophy, or the EFL Cup, whichever they call it nowadays. And he had a really bright 30 minutes on the pitch. He was tricky, he was pacey, a sort of mercurial winger, played out on the left. He set up a few chances, he probably should have had a goal. There was a lot he did in that game to give us, right, we've got a talent on our hands here. We have got a talent. After that, we've got to see him again for only a short spell, 12 minutes against Everton. The game he came on, he didn't have that much opportunity to do much in that game. We were pretty much, we were looking for the goal, etc. We were 1-0 down, but, we didn't get to see a lot of him in that game. Then Ramadan Sobhi went on international duty in the last round of international fixtures. When he came back, we had an EFL Cup game in the next round after we beat Stevenage against Hull at home. We ended up going out of this game 2-1, but still we don't know how. We don't know how we lost that game. But Ramadan Sobhi was undoubtedly the shining star of that game. He was everywhere. He was setting up chances, he was taking people on, he was skillful, he was tricky, he was pacey, and he did a lot in that game to really put him in the forefront of a lot of Stoke fans' minds. We were thinking, right, this lad's got it. A lot of us wanted him to play in the next Premier League game, and if he was fit, which apparently he wasn't, he failed the late fitness test, we would have been expecting him to, if not start, at least be on the bench, ready to come on and change a game. Now, I know that these past couple of Premier League games, he hasn't even made the squad, which has been a bit strange. Apparently, he's been failing late fitness tests. We don't know how true that is. We don't know what's really going on at the moment. But Mark Hughes has openly said that he thinks that Ramadan Sobhi has still got a lot to learn about the Premier League, which says to me that he's not really got that trust in him yet to come in and make a Premier League start, or come on and really affect a game. At the minute, we know that Mark Hughes really loves. He's John Walters. He sometimes will play Diouf on the wing. It looks like it might stay that way for a while, which is really frustrating. Me, personally, I would love to see this guy get a shot in the Premier League. I'd love to see him make a start. I'd love to see him just see what he can do for 90 minutes. We had that game against Hull. He just looked so bright, so bright. We know we've got a talent on our hands. Undoubtedly, we have got a massive talent on our hands. We went across to our Facebook page earlier today, and asked for some of your guys' opinions. Alex Wilcox says, I think slowly breaking him into the side has its advantages and disadvantages. Hughes' problem is that he doesn't usually play our players off form, so I'd say the sooner we play him, the better, so he can prove what he's got. And then cement a place in the first team. He's clearly shown he's got potential, and he's good enough for it. Ash Mould says, this season holds nothing for the young starlet. He already played better in his first 90 minutes than his counterparts. He'll be another ton shy. Best player we have that doesn't get played, and so leaves the club for a decent youth policy. I couldn't blame him if he does. Controversial one. Dan Birches says, first of all, he has to get fit as he keeps failing fitness tests. The senior players in the squad have got to help him bed in so he doesn't become homesick, as Stoke is a massive culture shock from Cairo. Get him fit, give him some game time, get him in the gym, and next year we'll have a serious contender for Arnie and Shaq's place in the team. As of yet, they have no competition for places on the wing. Smiler Lawton, last of all, says he looks like a quality young player, but we all know Hughes doesn't trust youth, so he'll sit in the reserves and get sent on loan to Barnsley for 4 seasons, then let go. So a bit mixed review of comments there. No one seems You know, no one seems really that positive that he's going to make a breakthrough anytime soon, which we would love to see. And a lot of people also mentioning, you know, Hughes doesn't really fancy youth half the time. But he has brought this player, which shows there's an interest. He shows that, you know, we brought him for a reason. We've brought him for a reason. We haven't brought him for nothing. So let's hope that Ramadan Sobhi can eventually maybe get his place in this team, get it nailed down, make some impact from the bench. Maybe, you know, over the Christmas schedule, it's a busy period. We'll have players dipping in and out of injuries, in and out in form, and maybe the coming months is where he can make a real impact. Now, thank you for watching. Like if you have enjoyed the video. Comment to let me know what you think Ramadan Sobhi's impact is going to be the rest of the season. Subscribe if you're new, and thank you for watching.
So here at Ball Street, we've just had the Ultimate Football Gaming Championships. We're playing for this. If you want to see how me and Rowan Ricketts got on, just head over to the Ball Street channel. Make sure you go over there, subscribe and watch.